We moved into this land in 1990, and at that time the land was very barren. And in order to rejuvenate the fertility of the land, the only option was for us to start a dairy farm. So in the initial stages, we had to learn a lot of things from the village people. We used the village people to take care of the cows, and that also helped us to build a friendship with the people in the villages, because they love the cows, and that is a great asset for us. And you can see that they wash the cows every day, they keep them clean, they provide the food in time. All these things are beneficial for us. And now our dairy is kind of a model. We gradually developed by our own cows that were born here. And it is now almost 46 cows, the milking ones, non-milking ones all together. We grow millet, grass, and the dry hay for the food. The only thing that we buy is oil cake and the husk of the wheat. We are selling more than 150 liters of milk a day. Most of it is consumed by more than 300 of our people who are staying inside the campus. And we hope that these products can also be now value added by producing more butter, and so that's our goal. We thought the best way of utilizing the wastewater for some of the cultivation, like growing grass for the cows, or some of the kind of vegetables and things like that, it can be used also. So we created this sewage treatment plant, where all the water from the washings and also the waste from the dairy, the cow urine and the waste of the cow dung, all be washed into the same stream itself. So it's mixed with this sewage water, which is treated, and then it is pumped back into the land. And earlier we had a few banana plantations here. Some of them produced more than 60 kg per tree, which is definitely more than what locally that the people could produce. We are getting very valuable byproducts from these ones. So this is very good fertilizer, plus the free use of water. Mostly it's from this one. So the whole land is actually made fertile through this water only. Okay, one of the problems that we faced earlier, when we have more than 40 families and almost 300 people staying on the campus, was a lot of food waste and also other waste generated every day. And these are to be collected and also properly disposed of. One of the ways that we decided to use the bio waste is by recycling, by making compost. All the dry leaves and wet waste are put together in these pits, and also they are mixed with certain chemicals so that it will degenerate and also will make a good manure. And the dry ones are actually burned in the incinerator, and that way the ash will also be used for cultivation as well. Of course, we are giving jobs to these people in collecting and putting this thing here, and whatever the salary that we are giving to them is now we are able to make it from the manure that we produce. Main thing is natural fertilizers are far better for our own, because most of the vegetable that we grow is for our own use. Therefore, we prefer to use natural fertilizer in contrast to chemical fertilizer. So the two good things: the campus is now clean and producing good biofertilizer for our use. One reason why we started this country chicken is because these chicken can be fed from the waste from our cafeteria. the excess rice or any of those vegetables and things like that, or vegetable cuttings, those things that they will eat. So it is that is an addition to their the food. They eat natural food like that. It is also giving us egg and meat. These eggs are considered to be more valuable than the regular ones. When the other one is about 5 rupees, this one you can get 10 rupees. We added some ducks also so that they can use the duck pond, and the water from the duck pond is useful for plants. Fish pond was started during the COVID season. Of course, our purpose was to have more fish available for the people to eat. But the benefit that we are coming to get it from the fish pond is not only the fish, but also this wastewater, which we can use it for aquaponics. Because these fish excrements are very good nutrients for plants also. Aquaponics is mostly for, it will be a greenhouse that we are planning just outside. This water will go into the plants, all the leaf that we eat, that we can easily produce, and then that water will be cleansed by the plants and will be brought back into the pond. That can be one of the benefits. Okay, one of the issues that we had was a lot of weeds grown in the campus, plants that we do not really want it to grow. But these goats, they love to eat those unwanted plants. And plus all the peelings from the vegetable there in the kitchen, that can be fed to the goats also. And the goat meat or mutton is double the price of beef. So it is a very good product and easily can be produced without much expenses from our side. We are also growing some fodder for them, so we don't have to worry about feeding them, and easily can be fed by one person. So the number, we've just started with 7 goats. Now we have already 12 in the last few months. So it's multiplying very fast. Okay, manure of the goats is actually much better than the cow dung, mainly because cow dung the termites can easily eat, and therefore if you put the cow dung, that may increase the termites in the field. But this one, the acid in the urine is much stronger, and therefore termites won't eat that, and therefore it is a better manure. We use that for grass, and we also for vegetables, so it is a good manure in that way. The land between the library and the culinary school, only a small piece of property that we have started planting here about a year ago after the start of the COVID season. Every 3 months that we will be able to have a new crop coming up. So now we have planted beans. One set is dying out, but the other one now we have just planted and the new is coming up. So always there will be vegetable available in the campus, and the water that is used is from the last rain. We have stored up water there in the water tank nearby, and from there we pump and use drip irrigation for this piece of property, because the rain is very little in this region. The vegetables that we have grown there, and the total income was about $8,000. Well, we have potatoes, then carrot, green beans, then we have tomatoes, beetroot. So these are at least some of the varieties that will grow easily here. We have more than 200 mango trees in the campus like this, and they produce once a year, and we harvest them, and mostly we will make mango pulps, and then from the mango pulps we can make mango jam, which is a value-added project. We sell some of it as fruit through our shop also. We also have various other kinds of fruits in the campus: guavas, the jackfruit, lychee, bananas that we cultivate. So various fruits are available at various seasons. We have more than 100 coconut trees here in the campus, and another 250 are planted in the college campus now. And what we do is we make oil out of that, and the oil is used for soap making. And also in India, people use coconut oil as is one of the cooking oil, and it is very valuable also that we can sell it. One of the problems in this area is, of course, shortage of water, and the rainy season is only a short period of time, and we like to use the rainwater as much as possible when it is available. So we have storage tanks made at some of the building locations. So all the water that falls on the rooftop is now collected into these ponds. But another way that we want to replenish the underground water is through these kind of pits connected to the bore wells. And so the regular rainwater will not penetrate the ground and go into these wells. So we have connected this with the borewell pit itself, so that the water will directly go into the subterranean area, and the water level will naturally come up. So as a result of it, this year we are expecting that we will be able to pump more water during the dry season. From the very beginning, when we moved into the campus, we have the problem of continuous electric supply. So a few years ago that we were able to get these solar panels. Now we have 100 kilowatts of electricity produced every day, and that electricity is now transferred into the grid system. So if we have excess energy is produced, that will be going to the grid, and we get paid by the government. And if we are using more, then they will charge for the excess that we draw from there. Probably a month we will be able to save about $3,000. Definitely this is providing us a stable form of electricity, so that we can give 24-hour uninterrupted power supply to the campus. So we need to have more solar panels in the campus. Maybe 200 or 300 kilowatts will be necessary to keep everything going. Thank you.